Hi. Was it a jump scare? I don't think it was. Nah, I mean, I was muted for a little bit. Am I coming in loud and clear here? Okay. That's still working. That's still working. I'm scaring myself. I don't know why. The camera is actually upside down right now. Like, I don't know what I did. I don't like that angle. It's supposed to be like, that's like what the iPad I'm looking at sees. Like, when I'm looking at the game, I mean, it was supposed to be more in line with my line of sight. But that's where the screen is. Up here is where the chat is, kind of above it. Sort of. And over here is just kind of like, I guess as if you're watching me do the live stream. Hey! Stop! Okay, now I'm gonna shrink so we can play. Oh no, I exposed myself! See that? Do you guys see that? I made it so that Sonic's eyes are green, even though I'm doing green screen. So I put a little green box. Well, now I'm exposed. It's all over. Alright, well. It's real. I do have Dream Team. I think it instantly plays a cutscene. It looks like I'm small because the background is still the way it normally looks. I think that's funny. Or yeah, I am a movable PNG. So I have not played this game in like months. I quite liked it, but I mean, I think I forget how to play. Also, if you guys know me, I am not, even though I have done gaming streams, the past few live streams I've done. I have a hard time not, like, I have a hard time prioritizing the game over the chat. Maybe I just need to work on it. Okay, so I didn't know what button homing attack was. What is it in this? Probably saying it to me on screen. Hold on. It's not. Okay, is it double jump? Oh no. It happened like in real time. Wait a minute. What's going on? I haven't played it in like a very long time. Can I get instantly into settings? Homing attack is the boost button. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay. Me being an old-fashioned Sonic fan working against me. Very good. Maybe that was like a setting that wasn't enabled last time I played? I didn't remember that. It's the boost button. Oh, so that's normal. Okay. Attack while standing still to perform chaos control. Wait. Attack? Is that X? What? Use chaos shift to dash through moving up. Hold it. Oh. Wait. Oh, because I can angle it up. Right. Oh no. I'm washed. See, right now, what my brain's thinking is, oh, I wonder what the chat's doing. But, like, what's better when the... I mean, obviously you're going to say fix the bow. Wait, oh, wait, it wanted me to, like... do it inside the green line. Hold on. Oh, wait. There we go. And that's the end, right? Like, it wants me to use chaos control. Wait, that's gonna work anyway. Nice. Got one key. Oh yeah, this thing. How many times can I use it? Okay. Is chaos control X? I didn't fully grasp. That's chaos control. It's X. That's what it wanted me to do for this, but I did something else instead. And do I have like a meter for that? Okay, so I can't get to it unless I... Oh, wait. Oh, let's see. Here we go. I'm proving it. I'm not a gamer. So we got chaos control. We're just gonna not mess around. Grab it. It's right in front of me. Very good. Oh, wait, no. No. And then I'm supposed to use it. Less is more. Less is more. What am I doing? Oh, wait. It kept... I'll have it. So then we gotta use chaos control on these. Which, it feels like there's random times I can't use it. Yeah, like what? It's X, right?
Yes.
Maybe I shouldn't be jumping? It works there. Is there a meter somewhere? See, I'm already running into an issue here. So let me use chaos control to slow time. X. So I can't be jumping. Okay. Alright. Alright. Oh. I can't do it in midair. I have to be on the ground. Okay. Okay. Alright. Cool. Lower game audio a bit. Yeah, you're right. Dang, sorry. You probably couldn't hear anything. Jeez. Well, what a good time to take the note of looking at the chat. I did. I was almost too late. I think it's only on the ground. Don't worry, take your time for this level. Okay, so it's known to be a little bit tricky. I'd love a dream team offline once the real version dies. Yeah, like, is there any reason the chat's just like too delayed, bro? I listen. The game audio can't be too loud still. I like lowered it quite a bit. I guess the chat really is just that far behind. No, I'm looking at the chat right now, guys. Have been for a while. Chaos shift delete. Yeah, it seems familiar, J Solaris, like from the Sonic Boom 3DS games. It doesn't really feel like, doesn't feel new. It feels familiar. I can use this screen. Probably delayed though. Yeah, this is way higher frames. Okay, so I have to be... How did I do here? Oh, geez. No. Okay, I'm getting tripped up by... Does he not have an air dash? So that is his air dash? We're locking. I mean, I just get quiet when I lock in and I just feel weird. But I guess because I consider this kind of like performing, and I just feel like I get so hard to like... I guess playing a video game itself is performing. I mean, esports, right? Like, maybe it's just me. It's my mentality on what game... Oh, wait, no. I was supposed to slow that down, but I think I can make this. Yeah, I can make it. I feel like I missed stuff. Now, Shadow's always going to be upset no matter what we do, so... Okay. X-Pools live in the dream. Why? Going to Zabby with Matt has no cuts. How's Shadow? I mean, it's good. I mean, it's as good as it can be. Hello, Steve. Elena Production. Thank you all for those who gave me the tip that the game audio is too loud. Yes, get back to work. You are a busy man. Thanks for stopping by. He's just angry no matter what we do. Okay, so what is this? Huh? Wait. Huh? Don't want. Go. Sure. Select 6. Okay, alright. Oh, come on. I was sitting there going, why can't I press go? It wanted me to pick the only option. Sure, I'll pick the only option. Obviously. Left shadow. There's going to be a point in time in the stream where it says we're low on battery. Don't worry. I've planned for this. I have a plug nearby. I don't know why. Like, tell me if this is true, chat. Is it true that if you... What? Can I just... Wait a minute. No way. Yeah, that's sweet. There we go. I like this game. Hey, Lords, are you watching? That was pretty cool, huh? Pretty neat, huh? Oh, we gotta do... No, I pressed the wrong button. Okay. Wait. Okay, where is the meter for when I can stop time? What is the indicator that I can do that? Oh. Not yet. Okay, so I can do it now. I'm looking at my screen. Bro, Tails looks high as a kite. Oh, yeah, he does in that render. Wait. X, wasn't it? Oh. Why did it work that time? Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. That didn't work the way I thought it would. Can I save myself? Yeah. Cool, okay. It's kind of... Maybe it's the controller? Are we running out of batteries? No! Oh, that keeps surprising me. I'm like adjusting to the fact, like the way the homing attack works. Okay. Oh wait, I should be curious. This is just an Evan dying compilation. Are you kidding? Nope. Okay. There used to be enemies that let me get up there. See, I just tried to use chaos control and it made me boost. Do I have... Are my controls... Okay, hold on. I did not have this problem before. Control stick mode? Difference. I'm just gonna get real quiet because gameplay is abysmal. Whoop. Maybe I'll just hit the spring again. Yeah. Wait. Nice. Wait. Not yet. So I can only do it once in the air. Wait, what? Okay. I already learned to use boost as homing attack, and now it's very rigid. It's saying like, wait, no, boosters were... Use myself more. Well, it's X. Thin X. So it's kind of... What? Is it the controller? Not yet. Okay, hold on. Hold on a second. What is going on? Use it as many times as I want? No, I'm gonna change controller. It's insane. I don't understand. It feels like the buttons are just completely like switching on me while I'm playing. I feel like I'm going insane. much battery this. Okay, so this is a different controller. We're gonna go. Okay, I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it's very unlikely that it was the controller, but I'm like, what the heck? What? What the? So he doesn't. I'm using an Xbox controller. So you have to be closer? Why did I stop linking to it? Oh, no way. Okay, wasn't the controller. Well, you know why I do discussion things. I'm not meaning throwing attack on brain. Worried I'm gonna miss it. But can you not hold?
Not yet.
Target it. Okay. Yeah, I don't. So it's not X. So then it's gotta be the boost. I've been in this situation very often on stream. But I just feel like it's. I feel like it's not. Gotta go somewhere else. Oh no! Oh no! Stop boosting.
Not yet.
This is bad. I guess the difficulty is higher than I played this a lot. I thought I just did I thought I just did chaos control. Let's retry. Where does it put me? Controls feel like inconsistent. Both of those are boost. How do I use? I have to be standing still? Is that the requirement? Homing attack is not working. Okay. It would jump, which is what I said it to. And that is also. And that didn't attach because I wasn't close enough. And I'm gonna try to do time stop and there. That's this. This. That'll probably work out for me. Don't go too far. Oh boy, this is a lot more stressful than I thought it would. You have to be standing still to do chaos. Okay. That's something I'm not very good at doing. Probably why. Okay, so that's probably why I'm very bad at standing. Especially when I'm... Where I already went, but there's something more up there. High up here? Oh no, that's where I was trying to go before. Get that one. The hang of it. I haven't played it in months, guys. Okay, so I had to be standing still. So I had to do it before I went up there. I'm trying to do it like in a flow state, but now I know what it wants me to do. It wants me to do this, to go, oh, and do this, and then go, oh, here we go. Oh. Okay. That was me. But, okay. So, I wish it like... That's just on the tutorial at this point. Not so much the mechanic. Whoa, oh, does it kill me instantly? Whoa. Oh, wait, I have 0 ring. So I could fix that if I wasn't. Oh, okay. Did I already get the gem? Doing it for the pride. Okay. There's another gem over here. Oh, that was supposed to be time stop. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna fall through the crack. Yep.
Yes.
I've always wanted a ledge grab for Sonic games where it's like if you're just like almost there. Wait, what? That's the one really far up. Time stop. This. It doesn't want me to do that. Does not want me to jump. It wants me to go around. Like, please. Only if you're really, really good can you go that way. Okay, we don't hate skill ceiling. What is this? Oh, I tried to go here before, but I couldn't. Okay, so it's jump. Go, we're learning. Making sense. Can I get up there through this? Okay, how do I get up there? Whoa! Ah, gee. Well, I'm not losing the keys or anything that I'm getting. Weird jump to go from Shadow Gen's Chaos Control to this one. It's like a mobile game, so it's like I'm playing with the controller, so I think I do remember that, like there being some adjustments. See, all the more reason to be like, man, I really hope they try some of these ideas in like a more main series Sonic game. But I still stand by like what I said about it, where like, see how this is just kind of shapes? This is basically like what was in the sky in Frontiers Hub World. But like it was just completely disjointed from the clearly intended vibe of what Frontiers was going for, so it just came across as like... we want to go up there still. Wait, how do you get up there? Does the Shadow have the super jump thing? Oh, wait, no. Ah! Interact with that? Want me to... It does. And it wants to kill me. No!
Not yet.
Dang it. I like the drop dash. The drop shadow for the dash. The drop shadow for the dash? What do you mean? Oh, you mean like the target? And how am I gonna get that? And on top of it. I can aim so long. And then I think I can just go up. Okay. As long as I don't get launched off. Okay, so I just have to like aim it perfectly. See. I see difficulty. That's why it's sloped. And I won't be able to go high enough unless I'm on the slope side. Dang. Wait, what? Why am I not going up? There we go. Oh! Is it gonna... Okay, it needs to... I was on the wrong side. Can I get back on? Oh. I think this is it. Come on, go up. It's gonna be tight. Whoa! Okay, we're getting into it. Okay, only 3 more to go. Okay, yeah, but it'll be much faster because I know what I'm doing. So, oh god. Wait, how do you get over there? How do you get over there? Oh my god, is it through that? Oh god. But then where does that go? Oh my gosh. Okay. So we gotta go. Ah! Whoa. Ah, man. I touched the floor. It should count. I should get another one. I did not do that time stop. Slow down. I think it wants me to go over here. Oh boy. The thing I was struggling with. Oh no, this is the part I liked. But it led into the part I didn't like. But I know how to use that now. I know how to use this now. That should... Uh-oh. My greatest obstacle. Wall. I did... Yes, control first? Oh, what? You mean on the spinning thing? Nah, I was feeling a little chaotic with that one. Gotta say, I fell through the crack there. I don't think I should be going this way. What am I doing? Wait, how do I get up? Really? Okay. Wait, but how do I... So he needs some sort of... Oh, wait, no. Okay, we're doing a lot less dying, so that's good enough for me. So afraid of overshooting it. Okay, so let's interact with this properly. I don't know if I fully understand what it wants. I mean, that much I know. Oh. Okay. I can't interact with the one in front of me. I guess that one's closer. Sure. I want that one. It's not targeting it, though. I think that was what I wanted. Can I get high enough? Yes, I can. Wow, that was perfect. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, wow. Much better. Jeez. Okay. One more. Where? Nice bright light showing me the way. Okay. So... this way. Oh. Uh-oh. Gonna die. Oh, wait, no. That target's pretty accurate. I'm not really using that, if I'm being honest. I thought it was really only for the sticking. Or I only used it for the sticking. When I had to stick to the wall. So does that mean I'm gonna land there? Okay. Yeah, that's on me. Okay, where are we going? That way. Talking to myself. Cool. This I didn't fully understand. I feel like I'm too far. I'm not.
and this is going to be very unlikely. Yep, we're dead. One big level approach is definitely good. I'd love for that to be expanded on. I do like this, like I like how everything is like a challenge based on the geometry that's in your way, and it's like visual problem solving. Am I going? Big light. Oh, that one. Did not mean to do that. Oh yeah, we did this earlier. I should have stopped time. I don't think it's gonna work out for me. Yep. Ah! I was right next to the spring. What? It happens. Nice. Got that one down. We don't get up that way. Get up this way. We go. Don't exactly know how to hit that spring. Never mind. I do. Will I still homing this if I get close enough? I should have hit the spring. I should have went for the spring. Uh-oh. I don't think I'm gonna make that ramp. Oh, okay, whoa. I like the aiming aspect of this, like. Okay. This way. I don't know how close I have to be. I also have to be closer. I don't know how close I have to be to not get my head chopped off by the camera framing. Oh, I did it again. I'm gonna try something crazy. Aw, man. That would have worked in Sonic Frontiers. I can't do that right. I'm gonna... I think it reminds you of Chaos Blast. How? What way? That... Let's try it. Whee! Oh! Oh boy. But see how I'm like flinging myself off stuff? I feel like the fun of Sonic is to see how, because they try to do funny stuff like balance Sonic, it's like so quirky and like imaginative, right? But they try to match that with realism, heightened stakes, and like high stress narratives, right? Deep topics, deep themes. So it's cool to see them try to take what's here and interpret that in a little bit more realistic. I mean, it's a very fine line of blending that I think is what makes Sonic really interesting, which is part of the reason why games like this sort of bore me, because it doesn't have that same appeal. Let's go. We're finally understanding how things work. Opal is barking. Can I get an Opal emoji in the chat? We freaking did it! How long did that take? God. Chat, let's take a break. Let's have a chat. I feel like it's been so long. It's been so long since I've seen... Guys are now green. It's been so long since we've talked. That was like such a... But we're locked in now. That's what it's all about. Yeah, we got the Opal emoji. I hope you can tell that that's Opal. Kind of like... I hope I did a good job. I imagine one day we'll get like... I'll commission artists, kind of invest in the look of this channel. But so far, everything is kind of just made by myself. And Lords. Helping me a lot with the backdrop that you see painted here. That's very real and not just the gameplay. So I might always do something like that where like when I do green screen, it looks like I'm still where I normally am. think that's funny. I basically just set up the same backdrop with the same camera with the same lighting that I normally do in a video. I finally did it. That's right. And this is the screen where Shadow is grumpy on my shoulder that I want to chat at. I want to chat with. The scope of Frontiers, the animations and level design of Dream Team. Scope, animation, level design of Dream Team, and cinematics of Sonic animation. Could be a good combination for the next game, to be honest. See, but in my opinion, that should be the bare minimum. Like, I would still say good. Like, if that's what we get, good. But I wouldn't say exceptional, because exceptional is like, it's more than I expected. So it's like, you're absolutely right, Zephyr. Absolutely. But honestly, that's why I keep talking about the models, because that's how you make it exceptional. If you upgrade the models, if you find a way to better tell the stories. Like, I understand that Shadow Generations is an upgrade, but it's in terms of animation quality. I feel like those models were always able to do that. They just finally used them. This and Sonic Racing needs to be on PC and console. This does need to get ported to console or something. I'm wondering if I can make it so that my chroma key isn't so... the way it is. That's the opposite of... It might always... OBS is green kind of... I could better lighting probably. Well, I mean, when it comes to green screen. All right, let's give up. First. All right. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Do we really think it's gonna be like there's gonna be Jet on his extreme gear, just like chilling next to Sonic and his what is it called, Blue Star? Oh, no problem, Sean. I believe we have a dev in the chat. A dev of Sonic Dream Team, who is also a Sonic fan. I believe Sonic fan first, then Dream Come True kind of situation, got hired to work on Sonic Dream Team. Like, we're at the point in the community where there's so many fans that are working on the series, so it's like when you give that feedback, like, I feel like it's fair to like assume that there's somebody like you on the other side that loves this series, and like they're trying. No, you don't think so, Tyler? Really? Unless the car can transform into airboards? Oh my god. I mean, they were already talking about air, didn't they? Air, sea, whatever it is. What is it? There was like there was a thing. Hold on. I almost look like I'm in a normal video, but it's a little crunchy around the edges. So close. Find this article. So what? It's Sonic Racing Cross World. What's the like? Oh, they already have a website? What do they say? Oh, wow, they don't say anything. That's awesome. Where's the press release? Let me search it. Press release excerpt. Here we go. What source do I wanna? Hey, I would choose Tails channel, but it's not coming up. What can I say? What can I say? Honestly, the top result is Soa City. But I'm gonna give it to Sonic Stadium. I grew up with Sonic Stadium, so let's give it a shot. Back on. Let's bearing. Sonic's eyes are exposed. Okay, okay. Wait, is this not even it? The trailer, it's not the press release, Sonic. Stadium. We're gonna go to Soa City. No, it doesn't say what I thought I heard. Or was I clickbaited? Ah, was I misinformed? Where's Tails channel when you need it? Let's see. Let's give Tails channel the opportunity. Pull up. See if they even have an article on it. Go. Ready, Tails channel? There's no way. They don't have anything? What? No way. Sonic Race. You gotta have something on social. Try it. I have post. Really leave. Let's be real. Come on, let's be real. Oh. %88 Rotten Tomatoes score. I like the sound of that. Okay. Cyber at the premiere. Oh, there it is. There we go. Here we go. Very good. I'm in the way. See, that's what I saw. Okay. Sea, air, space, and time. What happened to Dream Team? Did we win? Yeah, it's over. I play a little bit. I'm exhausted. No, I'm gonna play more. I'm taking a break because I want to talk to you guys. Sorry. I'll go back. I feel like I figured out the controls, so like. But I mean, I'm gonna. I feel like I'm gonna wait for just a little bit more information on this game before I start talking about it. Like, I feel like. What am I gonna say? So guys, as you can see, the Sonic movie is doing very well. Yeah, let me go to what everyone. Nobody cares about Sonic Racing. Nobody cares about Johnny Jewelli suing for Live and Learn. No, we care about the Sonic movie 3 getting an 88%. So that's 3 movies now with a very positive review score. People just keep liking these movies. Guys, each time this happens, it's a multiplier of fans. As a teacher, I cannot tell you how weird it is to be like, okay, you know what, I can tell a template of a story that's appropriate to share, right? Because, you know, you need to respect privacy, right? So there's an activity we do where it's like, what's your favorite piece of media? And my staff knows this, right? So when 3 or 4 kids say Sonic the Hedgehog, the staff heads whip around and look at me like it's a setup. Like I told them, like, you pick Sonic. So it was very weird to be like, I did not that at all. And it was the one that was most chosen. I'm not saying that to people. I'm not going like, I'm the guy that's Sonic. Like, that's not what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I want there to be, like, if I could choose it, there would be a disconnect. Unfortunately, I don't know if that will be forever. But if it was up to me, yeah, there would be two separate worlds. It would be really difficult to navigate. But like, so that's now. And or there were times like, this is years ago, right? Being at the park. I've been at the park before the Sonic movies with kids, like surveying recess, right? You hear the stuff they say, right? Like it's like nothing about Sonic before the first movie. That's just what it is. So the third movie with Shadow, second most popular character in terms of merchandise. Yeah. Based on Sonic Adventure 2, the game that is also just like constantly. Sonic Adventure 2! Bitch, Sonic Adventure 2! Like everyone's got one brain cell constantly saying that. Sonic Adventure 2, bitch. Okay, at some point we're gonna play Dream Team. That's right. Where did it? Is it still here? Still here. We're good. Great. And this is the bad controller. Actually, it wasn't the controller. It was me. Oh, we've trimmed off some of green. Let me fix that for you. Tried to crop it like perfect. 7. Nope. $45. That's better. Now I gotta move myself back. I'd be bigger if I just like. Oh, display capture's locked. They're hyper fixating unnecessarily. Okay, I'm procrastinating. I'm like, please don't make me play another one. Ah, what? Why does that keep happening? Stop. Wait, where's Shadow? Where's Shadow? No. I can't be Shadow. What about this one? Can I be Shadow? It's over for us. Okay, can I be Sonic? I can be Sonic. All is well. Growing up in the 2010s, seeing Sonic get dunked on no matter what, where you look. Is this Green Hill? Oh god, not again! I'm traumatized. Where, I'm joking by the way. Where you look to the 2020s where the reception is a lot better. Sure is a weird feeling I can't process. Yeah, but imagine like, I mean, yes, you're right. I imagine you'd feel it quite a bit in school. But like, interacting with, like going to multiple different schools. So it's like different communities and different locations. What is going on? Homing attack. There you are. Wake up. Just warm up a little bit. We going over here? Is this just a clear the level kind of thing? Because I'm down. I'm down for just like a chill. Yeah, it's a clear the level. Let's go. Let's just get to the end. I'm ready. This feels right. Maybe I just need to be Sonic, and that's the answer to everything. Okay, that's not a speed boost. That's a spike. Those are speed boosts. The ones with arrows. And chaos control. Oh, this is cool. Ah, see, okay, so if that challenge, so what's cool, okay. that was just fun. I had to like look and be like, okay, so I'm gonna use my momentum to go through the obstacle, but interpreting that in a semi-realistic way, in a realistic environment, just a little bit. Like Sonic Unleashed is a pretty good example, but the humans don't necessarily need to look like that. I do like the Maria and Gerald human model style better than Unleashed. It's a little bit more Eastern, less Western, but that's just a personal preference thing. Both are exactly what I'm talking about. It's like a hybrid. I mean, Pixar does it a lot too. I would like Sonic to be distinct from Pixar's like visual style in 3D, but it's a good example of that kind of hybrid approach. Sonic just has a more, in my opinion, this is where it gets into my personal taste. I think what makes it more distinct is that it's basically like the more Eastern version of that. Marza's kind of like that. We did it. Didn't do it perfectly clean, but we did it. I did not have to change controllers, but I'm happy both worked. Okay, so I wonder if they've updated these characters. Wasn't this like what most people had a problem with, is Knuckles and Rouge? So yeah, I haven't played this in like long enough where this level theme, well, a level theme or the geometry, or sorry, the level theme I've seen. This color scheme of this level I've not seen. So my brain is saying chaos control. Sliding. So see all this? Like I like how I have to like, it's very timing based. Like I have to like visually problem solve to figure out the safest route. But this in my like I don't mean to say that it's easy to set this up. Like that's not the wrong, that's the wrong word, but it's easier to come up with this stuff when you don't have the obstacle of like interpreting it in a world. That's basically what I was saying in my Dream Team video, or what I meant to say. I guess now would be a good opportunity for anyone to ask questions if that didn't make any sense, because maybe it's just that nobody was even confused about that. Knuckles doesn't feel so bad. Maybe he was fixed. I know I have missed a lot. I'm gonna die, or I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die, or I'm gonna die. I did figure out my problems, Dream. Honestly, I feel at home playing as Knuckles and Sonic, though, so I think a lot of it was just that Shadow is a different character, and I think he should feel different, but I'm a little bit slower at learning new things, new mechanics, and it took me a bit. It has been a... Knuckles died just being casual. He's like, I'm dying, but I'm embarrassed. Don't let them see me dying. Everyone's watching. And it was Knuckles' voice that cracked, not mine. Can I boost while climbing? Aww. You can homing attack, right? Yes. In this era, Knuckles can... Oh! You're kidding me. That's crazy. Oh, what? I'm just gonna start here and then... Okay. This is an obstacle. Makes sense. One last challenge. What's an acquired taste? You're talking to Raven. I don't hate Sonic 1, but it's definitely my least favorite of the original. It gets pushed out because, like, Sonic 3 is one of those games where it's like... even if you don't like Sonic 3, it's like one of those games where it's like... Stop! Stop! What the hell? Shadow rewards. I want to just keep getting Shadow rewards. Can I just get Shadow? Dude, what was I talking about? Read the same comment again. Oh yeah, it's because like Sonic 3 is one of those games where it's like, even if you don't like it, you have to be like, yeah, I like it. Because it's like people just love it so much. It's kind of like SA2, right? Or Sonic Unleashed. Like, it's so beloved that it's, like, kind of spicy to say you don't like it. What's going on? I want Shadow. Add XP. Sure. I'll add it. Do I have to... Oh. What am I doing? I mean, yeah. Is Shadow on this? What is that? Is that... Did I just waste XP for no reason? Is Shadow on this list? I don't think Shadow's on this list. That's way too much for Shadow to be on this list. Okay, I just wasted something. I hope that's not supposed to go to... Wait, what's the next reward? Oh god, Wait, statue? Oh god, no, it's a separate thing where you need... No, is he at the end? Oh god! That's so annoying. What the heck? I didn't know that. I want my money back. That's so much XP. Whack. And I'd have to come back in 15 hours. So can I... But I can get XP anywhere, right? I don't think I can. I think the dream is dead. I think all I can do is continue to play the stage that I was at. I honestly think that's what it is. Because we'll see when I go to this. No, there's no XP. It's just orbs. Yeah, so XP is exclusively tails. Wait, can I get more XP if I do... Wait, what is... Plus 25 XP? Stay off the ground? Forever? The whole time? But I already did... Wait, I already did it. That's why the check mark is there. So not only did I spend all the XP... It doesn't even get you close to enough. We're playing as Shadow in the same level. You know what? This is so hard though. So let me just like master this. Let me just style in the open environment. We just get good. See this? We are unlocked. I have unlocked my true potential. See, we can just like redo it. We can pretend that that didn't happen earlier. I don't know why Chaos Control did not work. That was crazy. Sweet. Here we go. Ready? Gotta time it right, I think. Oh god. I'm gonna die, aren't I? I need to be up there. Oh, I love it when I go through the floor. But that's okay, because it was a mechanic that pushes you forward. That's to be expected. I did it at the worst possible time! This was supposed to be the aesthetic run. This is gonna be bad. Let's cut around the corner because we're cool. Oh, we're not cool! We're not cool. It was confirmed. It's moving too fast! Darn it. We'll be back for you. Okay. Uh-oh. It's gonna work out for me. It does. It does work out for me. Can I turn this around? Okay, on around there. Ooh. Nice. Wait! Okay, yeah, that's what it wanted from me. Just learning what the visual cues are based on the environment. For Shadow specifically. There. I did not need to do that, but I'll do that to be safe. And I did not need to do that either, but I'm nervous. Okay. Oh, I did chaos control for no reason. Very good. Where are we going? Directly below me. Oh, can I cheat that one? This is a bad idea. But we're gonna do it. Are we cool? We're cool! Redemption! Oh, we're still cool. Okay, what's up? Oh, it's the one. Oh, but that's not the last one. Where's the other one? Oh, the other one is really far away. Perfect. I can forget about you longer. I don't like that one. Okay, so it looks similar. I because it's visually similar to the other side, it just makes me think I like done it already. Whoa! Like this one's more friendly. Probably the one you're supposed to do first. Oh boy. Oh! Let's just, hopefully retry. I think I've spun completely around. No, I have not. I've just died. Hey, I couldn't see anything. And tilt. Stop. Not great. I'm not doing too great.
Yes.
I'm a far less awful. That's what I'll say. Can I use this? We're just gonna restart. Just let it run. We're just gonna let the brain rot wash off. What was that about? Here we go. We're good. You didn't see that. Good. And now all that's left is the one I don't like. We got this. We got this. That's what. This is the part that's struggling with me. I can't stop myself from choosing the worst possible time. Now. 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 Now! Why do I have to do that? Okay, and then can I... What? This is it. Oh, that's not high enough, I don't... Are we cool? Yes, we are. Let's go. I was joking earlier, but we really already like played a shadow. Was there another level that you can play as shadow? Oh, that's the wrong controller. Like set myself up for maximum confusion here. There was a Sonic level, which I'm cool with. There's a Knuckles level, which was okay. That's not... Damn. Well, we want to play a shadow, and I already went through... Well. Hey. We covered it. We did it. We did it. What do you want me to... I don't know. I like the Sonic one. I'll play it again, I guess. Oh. Where are we going? That was fun. Okay. Love all this. It just looks too much like a theme park built just for Sonic. So like I'm not narratively immersed. I think the best parts of Sonic are when you have this kind of stuff and the narrative immersion at the same time. It's like, whoa, this is so crazy. Is it screen capture like in sync with like how I react to things? I guess people would probably like, oh wait, where am I going? Did we do this last time? They're like, this is a really good idea. Let's keep going. Dang. I guess I'll play the Knuckles one again. I mean, And then we'll just talk again. Not getting any rewards for this. We're just... Yes, Fast the Sonic. OVA's world is really great. But I'm a firm believer that, like, modern can kind of, like, exist in that space. I do think that that's possible. Oh, I can be skipping this. What am I doing? Don't fail. Let's run out. Yep. Oh, nice. Ooh, nice. Oh, you know what it was? It was his aerial control. I remember hearing about that. See how I just whipped around and still hit the water? That was not possible before. And that was crazy because, like, I didn't know that, right? You guys know that. I forgot. Like, I heard about an update, but, like, earlier in the stream, I was like, I heard something? Not only did I just remember, but I proved that must have been, like, really well implemented because that felt very natural. Like, I was like, oh, no! And then I was able to spin right around. Solve the problem instantly. Okay. Instantly. That's crazy. That felt really good. He still descends really fast, but I think that's, like, part of the design, so. Oh. Oink. Uh-oh. Don't miss the wall. There we go. I want to boost up the wall so bad. I just think that's such a good idea for Knuckles. Or spin dash off the wall, something. Like, if it has to cost a charge up, like a spin dash, that's fine by me. That felt so good. Everything feels so good. I almost want to play as Shadow again. But see how I, like, struggled at the beginning? I feel like that's okay if Sonic is like that. I feel like games like did you guys watch Jeff Fowler and Tika Sumpter playing through the Shadow Generation movie Sonic DLC or the movie Shadow DLC in Westopolis or the Tokyo? So, like, that's a good example of, like, people can be like, I mean, mostly when it comes to Jeff Fowler, because he's very knowledgeable about the world, clearly, to a certain point. Enough to be quizzed on it at multiple opportunities to get by. Is what I'm saying. But anyways, still, like, and that stuff, like, in my opinion, I mean, I did a stream of it, so you can check that out, but, like, I was not super enthused with, like, level design wise. And I was with Shadow Generations, but it was mostly carried by the Doom power. And it felt very reminiscent of what made Sonic Colors successful. So it just felt like not a new success, not the success I've been waiting for, just kind of, well, the success I've been waiting for in terms of story and how they presented the story, and Shadow being as prominent as he was, like, that was unprecedented and very exciting. But yeah. Okay, let's play it as they want it. I love this whole thing where you don't get that much boost, you gotta use enough of it to stay on the wall. Momentum. So many movement problem solving things. Very good. Absolutely a game more Sonic fans need to have in their hands. The discussion can be, this can be funny. I screwed myself. I probably would have been better off just staying. What? So can somebody, like, anyone that designs Sonic games, I don't even care who it is, even if you've done it, like, a little bit, why is a ledge grab a bad idea? Or is, like, I'm assuming it's a bad idea because no one ever, fans, officials, ever does it. So I'm not saying I'm right. I'm saying what am I missing here? Because there must be something I'm missing. Because like, why wouldn't you want to just like, if you just almost made it? Oh, I fell right through it. It's like it doesn't even have collision if it's moving that fast. I don't know what side is higher. Oh wait, I'm increasing the time each time. But don't you have to be on a certain side to get high enough to be just close enough. Okay. SA2 has ledge grab though. Yeah, but it's not like functional in that way. Oh, well, it's like it stops you at the edge. I know what you guys are talking about, but that's not what I'm talking about. Trust me, I know what you guys are talking about, but it's not. Like the ledge grabbing isn't where you're like, you almost reach the edge and grab it in SA2. It just, I don't think it works like that. You can like fall enough where you're like balancing on the edge and then eventually you'll like, I'm pretty sure. I will open the game right now. I don't really care. But either way, it's not utilized. You're right about Shadow 05. You are absolutely right. Though it doesn't work exactly as I'm describing. How do they do it though? They do use it a lot, but in a different way. I'm talking like, it's because you know when it's implemented as like a, oh, you almost made it. Let's like pull you up real quick. Like I've always thought it would be really cool to like, if you, because like, I don't know, it's all about flow state and like you could turn it off. You know what I mean? Hardcore fans could just turn it off. But I feel like if you just miss a jump, it's gonna be like, ah, so close. But there's obviously gonna be a point that's too far for the ledge grab to reach. So like you'll still miss. It'll just only be when you really miss. I don't know what there must be something I'm missing. Because you could have them grab the ledge, be all like stretchy a little bit, like, you know, Sonic Heroes Shadow the Hedgehog stretchy, and then like rubber band back and then do some sort of like trick and then just land. I was even thinking it would actually work a lot like rubber. So you would literally like, or an elastic band, like you'd hit the ledge, like they'd stick their hand out and you'd literally go yoing. Like literally like a rubber band being caught on something, just flinging right back up. And then you would do a trick, but that would be keeping momentum. And you could kind of like resist that upwards momentum and then like use it to carry you forward a little bit. Kind of like how springs work in the classic games, I guess. I don't know. I never understood why that's not a thing. Like maybe if you time it right, it goes that high where you could like skip over stuff, but that's like very rare. But like I just feel like it's like, feels fun. Like maybe you could even make it so that people aim for the ledge, do cool stuff. Because there's so many points where I'm between two platforms as well. Even in this game. I'm like so close. So close. Where are we going? Just kind of improvising here. Now I'm sure whoever made this game did not decide how much XP I need to get Shadow. So I'm really not going to spend too much time on it. But you know, I'll do it. Not on this stream, but I'll do it. I like Shadow. I wonder if Shadow will have his own story. I feel like this is mostly all the Shadow content we're gonna get. Okay, that just worked. Then we got only one more. Which one is that? I just killed myself. Oh, it's across the map. Oh my god, is it really the one I hate? Wait, no, it's not. I already got that one. It's past that. Boing. Oh. Are you kidding me? I mean, it sounds cool. Ledge grabbing would be great in a game like Sonic. I agree. More games should use it. Does anyone have any like reason why? Or maybe it's just one of those things where it's like no Sonic developer has ever been given enough time where that has been a high enough priority. I really hope that's not the answer, but I feel like it is. Well, that's the thing that comes with the Sonic movies, right? Like, when enthusiasm is higher, it does mean that you get more money thrown at your franchise. Which is why I keep saying, like, we can't be gatekeepy. Because then it's gonna make everything, like... Well, the gatekeepy in the sense of, like, purist. I think being a purist is okay. We need people that are kind of defending the integrity or the identity. That's fine. I think that's a noble cause. Because how are you supposed to trust anybody since there's not like a main person for Sonic? Makes sense that you'd be like nervous. Okay, what's going on here? From further back. Okay. Wink. Wink. Last one, right? Dang, yeah, that's it. We're just too good now. We're just too good. Waloo, too much information. We did not need to know that. Why did I say that like Jason Griffith? Too much information. Okay, well, we're chatting again. So I guess I should play like music or something. Like I'll pick up the game again. Is music gonna be too intense? Shadow Remix Radio. I feel like that's too much. Get the like the chill. Oh, that's not the chill. That's a person's video. Go to. There we go. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna fix. Yeah. The eyes are green. We're good. We're back. We're back to normal. I do love Battle Highway's theme, but I feel like that's like it's too abrasive. I feel like I would be like fighting against it. I wish they would bring back the drift. I like the drift. Yeah, it's like it feels like it didn't really have too much utility though. Like it was fun to do. I just wish that there was like specific sections for it. Sonic Unleashed, wasn't there? Like I think that was to kind of open up. Like there are parts in Sonic Unleashed levels and Generations where you've gone down a narrow path for quite a while, so they try to open it up. And I think drifting sections became like just one of the things that you can do when it opens up. But they never really did as much as I hoped they would do with it. Like that's as far as they took it. It was just like there was an obstacle, so, like a few obstacles, I guess, some gingerbreads to break, some mud to get caught in. You know, want to start a discussion? I have an interesting opinion. Let's go, Swaloo. Let's bring it. That's what I'm all about. Sonic doesn't perceive himself as a hero, while the entire world does. I mean, I've heard that before. I'll start with that. Potentially universe to some extent. Right, yeah, like he doesn't see it as a big deal. He's like literally just doing what he does. And it so happens, and he does not. That's a lot of people get that mixed up because Sonic is very confident, and he does tease people. And sometimes arrogant, but not too much of an ego. Like a lot of people do egotistical, like I'm better. You know what I mean? Or I'm the best. It's more like I know I'm awesome, but you are too. I mean, unless you're not awesome, then he'll just tell you. Probably tease you, especially if you're doing something awful. I see the cool. Welcome back. Thanks for never changing your icon. I can tell if it's you from the corner of my eye, or really any corner of my eye, not just a corner of my eye. Thank you so much. Did he finish, or is he still talking before starting? There's not that much. Yeah, I did. I finished. I played it 3 times. I played it 3 times. So I'm seeing the Sonic movie 3 tomorrow. So I'm gonna do my spoiler-free review. Like, I'm gonna see the movie in the afternoon. Probably be home by like 4 or 5. I'll record right after. I end up uploading around this time at the latest, or at my normal, what I target, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every weekday. And what I target is a stream on the weekend, but that's under normal circumstances. What I did today is I replaced the thing I'm doing with the stream, because it's the movie week, so, and I'm not at like any fancy premiere or anything when I normally would be. Because like in past years, I was at Tails channel, and if things were the way they are now for the first film, then we would probably be invited to that one too. But it's just because the film was what triggered a lot of those kind of opportunities. But honestly, part of me is happy that by the 3rd film, like it's the first film, I didn't know, uncertainty, watch it, good. 2nd film, we know it's like probably gonna be good. I get invited to a premiere, and it's like I get to enjoy that. And in the 3rd film, Sonic's good. I go to it just like a normal movie. It feels kind of like we made it, you know, like, yeah. Like it's really stressful. The premiere was really stressful going there. Paramount did not pay a dime. A dime. The only reason I got to go was because my mom thought I would get to meet Jim Carrey. I told her there's a chance I wouldn't, and then I told her afterwards instantly like what the situation was. Yeah, it was like that, like it was all it was literally exactly what it looks like on social media, except I was there, me. So if that's all you want, then yeah, aspire for that. But I'm just saying, as somebody who went there, tried my best to soak it in, like I wasn't like going, Azuka, please. I wasn't trying to take photos, I was just trying to like... So it's like part of me knew, I was like, I won't always have this opportunity. You're right. Oh, they're just a small little company. They can't pay at all. Goofy. And we still said really great things about the movie, the 2nd movie. It's crazy, guys, because we were getting hate from people for being Sonic apologists when we're doing that shit behind the scenes, right? Like it's like, you can come to the premiere, but have to pay. Thanks, Paramount. Now I'm like in a pinch. Like, you get to go to California to a blue carpet, red carpet. And Jim Carrey, I was already someone I idolized as a child, as a performer. So it was like, that's what led to my mom being like, whoa, Paramount roasting stream. I mean, I'm glad that Paramount is throwing so much money at Sonic and seems to have so much faith in the brand. But that's all I'm thankful for. They're not throwing it at any of us. Now, the story is completely different for Sonic Official, like with Sega. Those people are hauling ass. That's all I can say. No, I have not met Azuka before. I've had many opportunities to talk to him, but I've made the decision because, I mean, I haven't been alone in a room with him. So I made the decision to just kind of be like, I'll get my chance. If I ever get my chance, I want it to be casual, natural. It's enough for me to just be like in the same room. And the same would have been true about Jim Carrey, but he was literally like, we were in a giant theater. He was like multiple rows of seats away from me. Like within my vision, he was this large. I was like, yep, he is over there. There you go, Mom. I made it. Azuka, please check out my perfect redesign proposal. Yeah, no. Just not my style. I can't. Which is probably why I knew when I was at the premiere, I'm like, I'm probably not going to get a chance to do this again because, like, you guys probably know if you followed my channel for a long time. I got my pride, I guess. I want to put it in a negative way because I don't want it to be like, I want to put it in a little bit of a positive, negative way, a neutral way, because I don't necessarily think it's a wholly good thing. But I have like very particular things that I want out of what I make. I'm very particular. Evan, I've been doing some concept sketch for Sonic and wanted to ask where I can show it to you. Oh, are you not on Blue Sky? I basically just like switched all my Twitter activity to Blue Sky. And it's actually been so easy. But I will say, it's easy for me to say because I never used Twitter properly. You know what I mean? Like I mean, if you followed me on Twitter, I'm not using it in the, because you kind of need to dunk or tell jokes, and like I just realized my priority is like connecting with people, and the reality is that there's a lot of people online that don't get the jokes and they take it personally, and it's like text only. Like I don't like that whole like misunderstood. I don't care if I don't know them. I just don't want to. I don't want to know that that's what I'm putting out. So I don't want to make anyone feel bad with a joke. And even some of the jokes I told on this channel when I was a kid, I'm like, I don't like that. I was a child. And someday I'll probably have to make one of those minute discussions on that. Because or maybe I won't. Maybe it can just we could just talk about it on stream. I would much prefer that. There are certain topics that are not Sonic, they're more personal, that I'll probably have to do one of those minute discussions. Yo, Rox's Thunderworldy 44, what's up? What's going on? We already played through the Shadow thing like multiple times. I need like a crazy amount of XP, and I have to wait 15 hours for the opportunity to get XP. If this was a console game, I would... So, I'm gonna forget how to play this game. I only want to get Shadow. This needs to be either released on console, but then if it's released on console, is it gonna work the same way? Like, we need these ideas inherited or something. Like, ah, man, I just don't like how mobile games work. can't DM me? Is it because I don't follow you back? Is that how it works there? Maybe I can, maybe it's a setting on my end. Because I like how anybody can DM me, or at least I liked that on Twitter. But maybe that's a Blue Sky thing. Yeah. I'll do that later. I'm not doing it. Having a timer on things is dastardly when you have to pay a subscription to play the game. Yeah, that's true. There are passionate people working on this game, so I want to say good things. Like, it deserves that, but like, it also deserves some hate, but not. It's just I don't like how this set up. It's unfortunate. I want to be able to grind this game. Be able to, like, I guess I could just put levels over. But again, if it had that like polished soundtrack. Oh, I see the cool. You're heading out. Thank you for stopping by. Have fun watching the movie. You too. Yeah, I'm seeing it tomorrow afternoon. I got that, and then I'm basically on holidays a little bit. Got my last class today. Bye, see the cool. I think you're getting a lot of hearts from our chat. Damn. They love you, I see. Or maybe that's just spamming it for yourself. I don't know how that works, honestly. I don't know how that works. Just something. I wish there was like an applause one. Or like something for like audience. Is there a virtual audience thing? Like, I like the element of a live performance where you can kind of hear people a little bit. Obviously, if you give people full mic control. Like, for example, in VR chat, when people are just standing there and you try to do an audience situation. Because the increased boldness of anonymity, being anonymous, that would be annoying, right? I wonder if there's like a middle ground. Oh, they can make it anything, right? So I guess that's the closest we get, is just like little emoji. Like, oh, the audience is doing stuff. The audience feels 100. They feel a party. That's what they feel right now. They are now feeling embarrassed. They are embarrassed. Everyone's feeling different things now. Not united at all. They're trying to unite, but they can't really. 100? Is it embarrassed? Party is kind of taking. They're just cycling. You guys are cycling. You're trying to. Oh, and everyone stopped at the same time. What is going on? Okay, you know what? I'm not going to focus on that. That's stressful. Somebody talk about something else, please. I'll do the Blue Sky thing later, though. I would love to see your design. Yeah, for sure, just some meddling from a higher up, right? So we just gotta hate on, like, the faceless people. It sucks, bro. I don't know. Like, being critical, how do you feel like you're being heard, right? Maybe you say, like, I love... It would be like, I love Dream Team and hate Apple Arcade? Or I hate subscription service? It sucks because, like, it feels sort of like unless you're laser specific, people won't listen or the message won't travel. So I get the tendency for people to be, like, over exaggerate things and simplify it. What was it like working on Sonic Stop Motion Adventures? Steven, or Piplup fan, had incredibly high standard. One of the, in terms of like online voicing projects, obviously in-person ones are more, you know, intensive. Also on stage performances are the most intensive. Even compared to on film stuff. But he was the most intense online voiceover I did. where even when I thought I nailed it, is that music like way too loud? Okay, way too loud. Okay, so even when I thought I nailed it, he would make me do it again. I think that song in particular is very loud, but also the mic might be further away from Sonic's. Okay. But yeah, he had incredibly high standards. It's also because Bedlam, his voice was probably the worst possible voice for me to do. Like, for like the least flexible. I couldn't do a lot with it because it was raspy and high pitched. And my voice is naturally like kind of down here. Right? So it's chest. A little bit in the face and nose, right? I have a little bit of a nasally voice. But squeezing it for that rasp and then pushing it higher up is like crazy. Baloo says, yo, I like to think the dark energy from the emeralds is something that's a really cool idea and needs to be explored, like how we've seen the dark energy turn stuff into Godzilla. What else can it do? Oh, you're saying chaos when absorbing the negative power of the Chaos Emerald turned into something like a Godzilla. So like what would that do to Sonic? Right, so this is a huge debate, right? Because people don't like the idea of Sonic being corrupt. I'm glad you brought that up. It's a good topic, Swaloo. This is probably going to be a video topic one day too. I think I already wrote down Dark Sonic as a topic, and this is kind of the route I wanted to go down, so we'll go more in depth. So hold on to these thoughts if you have some to add. But yeah, it's like I really like Dark Sonic. I liked him as a kid. But I think I misunderstood Dark Sonic. Dark Sonic. It's a Sonic X episode where he gets his fur or quills get dark or almost black, almost navy-ish, purplish. Dark aura, goes kind of crazy. You know, what is it? Something. Let's test him out. All right, then, let's test him out. It starts like laughing or something. Okay, you know what Dark Sonic is. Okay, very good. So for me, I think I misunderstood Dark Sonic because I think people are right when they say that it has to do with the fake Chaos Emeralds that are near Sonic. But as a kid, I was a Sonic fanboy. So for me, and I think part of this is true, I just was hoping that Dark Sonic was this happening. And so this is me taking what is true about Sonic, but then using it to create some headcanon. So I want to make it clear that some of this is headcanon. So I'll try to make it as clear as possible. So what I think is true is that Sonic, because he doesn't actually want like fight to kill, he's not gonna put his full force into his impacts. He does it more for fun, which I think is true, right? So what I thought Dark Sonic was, because of what Eggman says at the end, and I'll get there, I thought Dark Sonic was Sonic just simply not doing that. Simply being like, I don't care, suddenly. Because Eggman, after that happens, goes, if you keep doing this, you're just going to be exactly like another hedgehog we know. And as a kid, that's how I took it. I was like, oh, that's really cool. It's implying that Sonic could be just like Shadow, right? They're supposed to be like a mirror image of each other. And I like to think that if Shadow, the traumatic things that happened to Shadow didn't happen, right? He was still with Maria, he would have ended up like Sonic. So it's cool seeing glimpses of that on both ends, right? So it's just as, in the same way that it's interesting to see Shadow with Maria and see that gentle side of him that we don't get to see. I think the same is true about Sonic. So that's what I thought I was seeing. But now that I'm older, I'm like, I do think it's just the fake emeralds, and they were doing some weird thing where it's like Sonic absorbed them by mistake, and but yeah, that's what I was hoping. Honestly, I was hoping Dark Sonic wasn't actually a transformation. It was not a power up. It was just, that is how powerful Sonic would be if he just didn't care. It felt like you can tell I'm still kind of on the fence. Like I kind of so badly am coping that I start to believe it, because like the story feels like it's going down that route, right? Like if it was the emeralds, why would they be on for like a couple seconds? Like the only evidence that people have that it's the emeralds, and I get, like, it convinced me because it feels random. The first thing he does is when he lands, there's Chaos Emeralds around, and he's like, what's going on? Like I feel weird, and I feel cold. Like it makes him feel sick. And then he sees the guy. So I think people think that like the negative energy of the Chaos Emeralds affected the way that he impacted the situation, or he approached the situation. But then it's like the Chaos Emeralds are controlling Sonic's thought. Like the fake emeralds can control Sonic's actions without him willingly absorbing them, or just by being in their general vicinity. Like they made him act out like that. But that's so weird. That's never happened with Chaos Emeralds before, where they would affect him in proximity. And these are fake emeralds. Why would they do more? The emeralds react to each other, but not to Sonic unless he's like holding them. It's still my take. I mean, I'm fighting for my life out here. What about SA2? No spooky Sonic when he's in a capsule about to explode. I'm not saying that that's what happens to Sonic when he... Oh, well, he's not going ham in a capsule. That's dark. Like that's it's a different trigger. He's just in a capsule and he's like, and he has an emerald. I honestly, that the way that I believe that scene plays out is like he gets ejected, and like he's like he says his goodbyes, right? Gets ejected, and he's like, wait a minute, Chaos Emerald. I wonder if this will work. And then he just wakes up next to Knuckles, and he's like, wow, that worked. Like I don't think he was stressed. Like it worked out so well for him. Like he was like, I have a Chaos Emerald, and I've seen someone do this that looks just like me. And it didn't seem that complicated. Chaos Control! Shadow was very surprised. Like, how did you do that? Sonic's like, well, I held the emerald, and I said, Chaos Control. And Shadow's like, he figured out the secret. How did he do that? How did you get that information? How did you read Gerald's diary? You did it in front of me. Like, that's really all there is to it. Is like Silver did it the same way. They doubled down on that. Silver's like Shadow does it, and then like even faster than Sonic. Shadow does it, kicks him in the head, and then Silver goes, ow! Chaos Control! And Shadow's like, I can also say the word. That's funny. But see, I just light up on how funny that is. That's why I love Sonic. It's so silly, but it's taking itself seriously. It's so easy to make fun of, but like, I want that. That's what makes Sonic Sonic. Like, why is Shadow surprised? I think it's because, like, if Knuckles did it, it wouldn't work. So it just so happens, like, Silver and Sonic are like, what do you mean? I just did it. But Shadow's probably seen a bunch of people be like, oh, cool, Shadow! Chaos Control! Chaos Control! Like, that, he's probably seen that a lot. So that's why he's like... But what's interesting... What's interesting is he first sees Sonic do it. So imagine what that does to him. Knowing that he must have seen people try it, not be able to do it, so he's like, only I can. And then he meets this guy that's like, hey, you're a faker. Like, who the hell do you think you are? And then, like, he walks around a city and everyone's like, oh my god, it's Sonic. And he's like, I'm not Sonic, stop. Knowing all that, and then Sonic does it, how would he not be like, like, it makes complete sense that he, like, had to die or he had lost his memory, had to go soul searching after that, because, like, what else do you do? You're like, am I a faker? Like, what? Who the hell am I? What the hell? Facet Sonic says, I mean, wasn't there, like, a massive pile of them? Like, if there were so many, maybe they would affect him like that. Yeah, you're right, Fastest Sonic. Like, in the story, like, that's cracked, though. Like, I don't even know what they were cooking with the story there. Because it didn't even... Well, it kind of went somewhere. They were just putting it... They were putting fake Chaos Emeralds in Metarex. And they were like, I am stronger now. But, like, it was just overpowered. They just, like, had endless supplies of fake emeralds. And it meant that, like, the writers could just be like, oh, it's real! Or, oh, it's fake. That one's real, though. That one was fake. Oh, we accidentally made too many. That one was fake. That one was real. Surprise! Like, it was too easy. It didn't feel satisfying. Like, it's a game between the audience and the creators, right? And when it's too easy of a win, when it's unbalanced for the writer, and the audience can tell, and take them out of it. They're gonna be like, that's too easy. Too easy. What the enemies can... Oh, they use a planet egg so they can just make emerald. Like, okay, awesome, very good. All of them can. Like, there's not even just like one person. It's not even just on one planet. Like, it would be better if it was like, this one Metarex is our science guy, and he's been studying the Chaos Emerald his entire life, and he's been waiting for this moment, right? Because that's like an interesting character. It's like, who is this guy? What the hell? What does he know? What else does he know? And then that feels like a balance, because the audience is like, hey, you know what? That multi-Chaos Emerald thing makes things easier for you, but if you trade me on that lore of the Chaos Emerald, this interesting character, I'll make that trade. That's fine. That's fair. It's cool. Not a problem. But when it's one-sided, it's like, hey, I'm not an idiot. Riven says maybe he can't control the absorption of their power, but he can with the Chaos Emeralds. Maybe the fake emeralds are bootleg. They are unstable. Too overcomplicated. I really liked what I came up with as a kid, so now it's like, it's just cope from this point on. Never been a fan of Dark Sonic, says Dondra. I think Dark Spine Sonic is what I want from a negative Sonic. Yeah, I like what I described of Dark Sonic better. So I guess since I'm wrong about Dark Sonic, I want that. Dark Spine is still kind of just like, it's just a transformation. Like it's, the emotions are being put on him. I liked the idea it came up with, like, what I thought Dark Sonic was, because it felt tied to his character. Like, it felt like they were showing us something that we hadn't seen before, as opposed to just kind of like a gimmick. Like, that's why, like, man, if it was like the absorbing the emeralds thing, then they should have had more instances where that happened with the fake emerald. Like, it just happened once. It happening once also led me to the conclusion I came to, where I'm like, that was when, that's That's the time where they're showing it, where he snaps, and then Sonic felt bad about it. He's like, damn. And it was cool that it was Eggman that went, nah, you are like this. Be yourself. Sonic's like, damn. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta be me. Like, that was like not me. That was not me. And then he just stays himself. Like it hits so hard. You on your own, not Chaos Emeralds, you on your own lost your way. And it's like, what are you doing, Sonic? From your worst villain. And then you never do it again. As a kid where I was just like seeing Sonic Team like not doing as much wrong. Or I didn't see the kind of the stress that they're put under. Which makes them, you know, limit stories. But that's how I saw it as a kid. Now I'm like, somebody was limited. There was like a push and pull that ended up resulting in just a confusing. Like maybe there was some people on the, like it feels like some people on the team were like, yeah, Negative Emeralds, he's doing that. And other people were like, no, this is like a pivotal character moment. Maybe Sonic simply doesn't like using Chaos Control. Oh, he does not. It's demonstrative of their characters, Darrell. You're saying he'd rather rely solely on his base natural abilities, I think. It's also about their mentality, right? Shadow is about getting the job done as quickly as possible. Like his mission. I'm going to get this done. Sonic is trying to get something done. That's still part of it. But it's about how you get there. That's why Shadow's always like tilted at Sonic. That's why he's always got like the secret. That's why he's the main character, right? That's why like that's like the reoccurring theme. Is like it's not the goal, it's how you get there. That's literally the game. You're supposed to be having fun moving Sonic through the obstacles, not stressed, hating everything, and then at the goal you're like, yay! And then you watch the cutscene as your reward. No. Like when like it all makes sense, right? He's always smiling, right? So he's at peace. Momentum state, like so those slopes, right? You're supposed to be gliding through them like wind flowing through an environment, and you're supposed to reach that flow state, right? The flow state is a thing that can be described for like doing homework, right? But it also describes stream or wind, right? Like it just all makes sense. It's not about the goal. Story is a vehicle that lines up with that theme, but everything's got to be in line. That's why I like Sonic, because its use of themes are just like so strong, connected. But that's why everyone's pulling in different directions, because they're like, no, the theme has to be communicated in the music. No, the theme has to be like communicated in the level design. No, the theme has to be communicated in the character design, into this, into that. Like, and there's more than one theme, and there's crazy. Bro is saying something. I'm trying to say something, but it's over now. Good. Dark Spine is the same, negative emotions but pure. I like the visual design of Dark Spine. That's what I'll say. He's saying something, but I'm not sure what. I don't know how to describe what's going on. Oh, let's see. Did I drop some frames? Oh, I guess we dropped a couple frames earlier. We're back, though. Every once in a while, I pull, like, a topic from chat. Because of the timer, I kind of clock in, like, oh, now I gotta stop. He's on screen now, but audio's going... Oh, wait, you guys were saying bro is saying something because of the internet connection. I thought you guys were roasting me. Nah, we should be good. We should be good now. I'm getting excellent connection. Also, the black assassins have an ability like chaos control. But with Sonic doing Chaos Control, I'm not sure what to make of that connection. Black Assassin? Are they from the Black Arms? Are they in one of the comic series, or is that from Sonic Chronicles? That's less likely, but we can see you. It's just the audio now. Okay, we can see you. Oh, the picture came back, but what? My gameplay was pretty abysmal at the start of the stream, but I got good fast, did I not? I got back, I felt the flow state come back. I was like, oh, but because of the 15-hour timer, I'm gonna forget everything I just learned. Shadow the Hedgehog, talking about BioLizard and the Black Arm. BioLizard. Oh, so just all of them. Okay, so you're saying... Yeah, but he met the Black Arms after. So yeah, you're right. But it's like, okay, what to make of that connection? I mean, I feel like that's what makes the Ancients. That's what makes the Ancients exciting, isn't it? Right? Because the Ancients apparently made the Chaos. But then the Master Emerald was already on Earth. What's going on? Did they make the Chaos Emeralds? The Ancients? Is that what they said? I remember that being like a issue. Yeah, it was quick compared to your previous gameplay struggles. Yeah, I have a hard time, like... I'm slow at the start. Like, my growth is like... And then... Ew! Like, everything comes back all at the same time. It doesn't, like, progressively, slowly come back one mechanic at a time. I switched controllers. I'm like, am I pressing the wrong buttons? I guess I have trust issues with my technology. I guess that's a PC gamer thing too, right? Like assuming your controller's not working or whatever it is. The Ancients didn't make the Chaos Emerald? No, I don't know about the Master Emerald. I'm pretty sure in Frontiers, Calibor 31, they said that the Chaos Emeralds reacted to something and that's why they ended up on Earth. Because if that's true, why did they end up on Earth? I'm very positive that that's why, though. But I'm interested to hear what you say if I'm wrong. Like, because that's why currently the chunk of my brain that tells me why did the Ancients choose Earth? Because I literally remember a shot of the Master Emerald just chilling on some grass, like, and being like, what? It's just chilling? Cool. The Ancients had the Chaos Emeralds before Earth did, but I don't think they made them. I hope that's what it is, Fast Sonic. That makes the most sense to me. That they had them. I hope it's still unclear if they, like, just had them or made them. I think what people, like, I saw people angry about on Twitter when I was on there was that the game said they made them. And honestly, I'm kind of like, yeah, I feel kind of a certain type of way about that. Like, see, everybody's saying, I don't think they made them. Yeah, like, okay, so I guess a lot of people are also, because if you don't think they made them, then you're also probably simultaneously hoping that it's true that they didn't make them. But if they did, you're gonna let me cook? Okay, all right, cook. I'll let you cook. I think it's unclear. I hope so, Saisha. Do we look it up? That's what we do on these streams. We look it up. 6 stops. When you're climbing the towers. All Coco I guess it works as a Coco mix. It's gonna be weirdly cropped. Okay, we're not at the right cutscene yet.
What's that? You drain?
I don't think this is gonna tell us if they made them. That's just telling them that their world. So what are the Chaos Emeralds reacting to? Yeah, so see this, they definitely didn't make the Master Emerald. Right? They're like, what are they reacting to? Oh my god! What's going on? Literally, they were just doing that. They just sitting on some grass. They didn't make that. Oh, we have Sonic's eye colors. Chilling on some Master Emerald. Somebody just dropped it. Oops. I don't know where I would find. It would be like early in the game. Would. I don't think it would be in any of these scenes. Like, they made the emeralds. They just had them. Oh my god, it's chaos. I love Daima. What? I do too, but like... no one's talking about that right now. I do too, though. You're so right. Far too Sega for you. Far too Sega for you. That's a good name. Keep it. Wait, why are we... Wait, we are talking about... We are talking about Daima. Sorry! Wait, hold on. Let me catch up. What's going on here? Master Emerald being on Earth, separate from Chaos Emeralds. Think Daima. Oh, you're saying they're like the Namekians. Okay, hold on. I'm catching up. I saw somebody saying Namekians. Where did I see? Oh, God. There's so many messages. I'm trying to find it. Where did it... somebody else other than the original sender said Namekians. Okay, well, I'll just keep reading yours, Calibor. Namekians had the abilities to make multiple Dragon Balls of all sorts of different sizes. There are the Dragon Balls on Earth, Namek, and the Demon. You're saying there were ancients that left earlier on. So, like, the ancients here are Namekians. I can see it. Yeah, so it would mean that somebody left. They left their planet before. It was in response to something. Yeah, I caught up. It's tricky to kind of follow all the tangents. It's only gonna get harder as the community grows. So the content I was supposed to really spend a majority of the time playing is done. If you're joining us later on, so we're mostly just chilling. This is basically in place of the video today. I'll go back to uploading tomorrow. It'll be my spoiler-free thoughts on Sonic Movie 3. So just kind of like speaking to you as if you haven't seen it. In case you're waiting to see it with a group of friends or for whatever reason, you can just kind of get from me like I really, really like it and why in a just general media analysis way. Like these kind of things, the concerns I had going in that were not an issue. Just a template. How do I feel about Silver's characterization? I feel like he's been it's tricky. Hasn't really been in a game where the story has been prominent enough where he really gets to flex his personality besides Sonic 06, but because the reception was so poor, it hasn't really let his character take hold. Discussion around Silver's characterization is frustrating because it's been presented so differently, I think, in IDW at the start. But I don't blame them because of how little they have to work with. At 06, and a lot of how you learn about a character is from a different, different narratives, different scenarios. Silver really faced like the same issue, and he was in one very specific scenario. He didn't interact with a lot of different characters. There's just a lot. There's not a lot to work with. In a tough spot. Very cool design. Clearly was intended to be very important in the future, and didn't get that opportunity that I think he deserves. Hope he does. In a rough spot. A very, very, very rough spot. Like, whenever he shows up at some world-ending catastrophe, you don't pass him by at the supermarket. Yeah, and IDW has to go to leap and bounds to put him in, like, a casual environment, and even then it comes across as a little bit... Like, if he's supposed to be Trunks, not even Dragon Ball, when they brought Trunks back, when they had the perfect opportunity to keep Trunks in the main timeline, they didn't. Still didn't. And I kind of wish. I mean, if I don't wish that for Silver. But the thing is, it feels like that was what they were gonna do. Like, they were probably thinking, if like when they were making 06 and they didn't know it would be received the way it was, they were probably being like, where Silver's only there for the like big problem. And they were probably thinking merchandise and spin-off games. Makes sense. But like it's clear they wanted to make bigger budget narrative based games, so there's probably going to be more years apart. So Silver was going to show up and they wouldn't really have to explain why. And the next game there would be enough time where you could, and enough improvement in technology where it would make sense to bring him back, do something different with his character, let his character grow so we could really figure out who he is. At least Trunks is from a reasonable distance in the future. That's true. Silver is just like 200 plus years. That was not a good idea. Why did they do that? What for? Did anybody know why it had to be 200 years? Because, like, for the purposes of 06, all they needed was enough time for Iblis to just, like, burn everything. They didn't want to have... What? They could easily just say that everyone died from Iblis. Did they not want to explain how Sonic lost? That is the... I feel pretty firm in that's why. So he can't be Sonic's son. And I think you're right. That's kind of the line I was going down to, is that there was somebody that was saying, no, like, you can't say Sonic would lose, so let's throw it so far that you could just assume that, like it would just be ridiculous for him to be 200 plus years old. I think that's what it is. That sucks, though. That's not a fair trade. Like I described earlier, right? Like, they get to be like, we don't have to explain how Sonic lost. I need to use this vocabulary. This is why I like talking about media. I find ways to describe things. This has happened to me even in college, too. Like, the class would be like, that's a really interesting way to describe that. And I'm like, okay, I should probably teach something. But it's a trade between the audience and the writer, right? So in that situation, it's similar to the fake Chaos Emeralds, where it was too easy for the game of the story between the audience and the producer of the story. Too easy for the story producer to play with the idea that like there's infinite amount of fake Chaos Emeralds that can give you similar Chaos Emerald powers, and all the Metarex can produce them at any time, right? That's like unbalanced. And the payoff on the audience end is like, oh, action, I guess. Thanks. But action only feels good if it has narrative weight, so it's like not a fair trade. In this situation, it is not fair at all because they're skipping explaining how Sonic lost, which would be interesting. I want to know how Sonic lost to Iblis. Like, visually watching the trailers as a kid, that's what was exciting. I was like, in the future, where's Sonic? It's just Silver? Why isn't Sonic there? What happened? He lost? How? Like that, on a surface level, marketing-wise, that's the stuff that you're thinking about, isn't it? And they're kind of like going, nope. They do the same thing with Forces, right? Why is Shadow a bad guy? You play it. He was a fake. Oh. Not a fair trade. So Silver loses in that trade too, right? 200 plus years. That's where we started, right? Silver's so far in the future that it makes it so that his world doesn't have anything. Like, it's so far removed and disconnected from the world that we're in now that it's like, what are you even supposed to do? These discussions give me the passion for Sonic I've been missing for a very long time. No problem, Fast the Sonic. Every time I see you in my chat, I'm like, nice. Whenever it's a viewer from Sam's stream, I'm like, nice. It just feels good. It's like I was just chilling with my friend and you were like, you know what? Yeah, I'll chill with this guy. And I'm like, yeah, that's what it's about. That's what it's about. Silver's supposed to be a stranger from far away. His story in 06 hinges on him being oblivious to the truths of the past. Yeah, right, but because of that, Nova, it hinges on that game being received very well. And that's why it hits him so hard. Because of how unique, interesting that is, which is what you should do. But paired with how the point of view that people are coming at that story with because of the reception, nobody is absorbing it in the appropriate way where Silver, I was going to call Silver Sarah, where Silver's characterization is going to be, it's too malleable for them, and they're going to take advantage of that, and then it's, I don't know, what do you think, Nova? Do you think getting tired. I think I should probably wrap up soon. Nova, do you think Silver is still consistent to how he was portrayed in 06 nowadays in games like spin-offs or whenever he shows up? I know there's not a lot, but Ryvan says, I guess it's just so that there's no way for Silver to have lived with older versions of the characters. But that was interesting. Even if they died, like, to talk about them, like, we don't have to see them. It would just be cool to hear something. You can even keep it sweet and simple, but like to know that happened is like, I don't know, it feels narratively fun, like more risky, but like the audience is like, yeah, all right, that sounds like a challenge for you, like in the game. What I like describing it as a game because that's what makes a game fun. It's like, how are you gonna do that? How are you gonna pull that off based on the rules and the setup? And then you see someone pull it off, you're like, okay, all right, I'll meet you where you're at then. Or I'll try to play, or I'll, you know what I mean? It's like, that makes sense. So when they're within time range, it's like, it is risky, but it's like, that's also how you get your audience on board. You're like, obviously you can't just do any risk and then it works. But if you're like, this is risky and I know the audience will like it, like, well, if it's, this is risky, I know we can do it and the audience will like it, do it. like the we can do it is like, do we have the resources, which is something that you need to be like a professional to make that decision. It's the hardest part. Ivan says, I like the idea of Shadow still being alive in the future and Silver knowing an older Shadow that is alive in a distant future. They kind of did that, right? When Mephiles was like, look, they killed you. And Shadow's just like, Shadow is just Jesus Christ, like on the cross for some reason. Yeah, so we saw that he didn't age or whatever. They were cool with that. Far too Sega for use is responding to somebody else. I have to play catch up. Maybe I should read the person talking. Oh god, you've been going on a long tangent. Well, she has her own dimension too. She has, oh gosh, you guys are talking about Blaze. I'm interested, but you guys are too far in. Let's see if I can catch up from where I'm at. Thing is, because it's translated from Japanese, they use the word dimension to talk about a different timeline, point in time. For us in the West, it got confused. I believe that localization would screw things up. I'm just curious how she gets traveled through time and dimension. There's time travel. Caliber says later on in Rivals, they would directly tell us Eggman Nega is an ancestor of the future rather than using the term dimension. Blaze, Silver, and that Eggman, all three come from that future. The future is another dimension and a future? Is that what you're saying? Wait, wouldn't that mean, how did Blaze survive? Oh wait, it's from the future. That means that Blaze the world that Blaze is referring to in Rush 1 that isn't, you know, burning alive, is that moments before everything sucks? Like enough time where she hasn't aged too much in 06? So Rush Adventure would have to be very, like, when you're Sonic in that world, it's like a couple years like off of being like destroyed by Iblis. Am I following? On that note, I'm learning Japanese and in hope I can speak to Sonic fans. Oh, that's great. You should. Calibor, that's an awesome idea. English and Japanese are the dominant languages in Sega. That is a genius idea. I know some people doing that. I am terrible at learning languages. In Canada, I failed miserably learning French. I gotta put my camera somewhere where it looks. I mean, right now, I have a monitor tilted on its tall side, right? And then the camera's right above it. So that's why I'm always looking down here. It's the top comments. Not too bad. Line of. There's a crucified silver necklace you can get on Etsy. There's all kinds of crazy shit you can get, Darrell, on Etsy. Kind of insane, the stuff you can get. Especially if it's a well-known IP. Man, you guys make it so hard to leave. I never really know when to end a stream. I hope I'll see you guys in the comments when I talk about movie 3 again. It won't be spoilers. So even if you're waiting to see it, it's going to be like, hey, letting you know. And I can analyze media without spoiling. That is easy. It actually it means that there's it's harder to do like to narrow everything down and get into more specifics. Because I can compare it to other existing media without spoiling things. And that will be really easy for me to do in particular because of examples. Okay, here we go. Nova, is this your first time responding in a long time? First time I'm reading it. Silver's characterization isn't 100% consistent. Oh, wow, I picked up the reply right where we left off. Great. he kind of lost his edge. I agree. But Evan Stanley has been doing a darn good job, honestly. The problem with him is that he doesn't have a static goal. You're asking me? Or, I mean, I would agree with all of that. Evan Stanley, I'm not surprised because I'm super impressed with Evan Stanley's work in IDW recently. Love the way she writes Sonic too. Are you referring... What did Evan Stanley write for Silver in an official capacity recently? What story was that? Was that the one where, what was it, the 300th adventure or something, where Blaze and Sonic are running around and then, like, Silver is there? Like, Blaze and Sonic have, like, lunch or something? And Sonic's like, you two are cute together. And, like, Silver's like, sometimes I don't know if I want to give him a high five or throw him out a window. Evan and Evan? What happened? Is there two of me? Really? The next game will be based on Silver? I don't know. I do not know about that. An idea for another time. The bold statement. Are you about to leave or something? Hey, SciShow. No, I mean you and Evan Stanley. Oh. Oh, God. I forget I exist. Time. Yeah, I'm running on empty, guys. I think I'm gonna head out. But, you know, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I have really been liking the workflow, though. I'm glad that the reception of the 5-minute content is doing really well. You asked me years ago if I could post unedited content. I'd be like, what are you talking? But I think the internet has changed so much. What I want from content has changed so much. What I think you guys want from content has changed so much. The Sonic community has changed so much. It feels right. It feels right to be back. And I'm glad I waited until it felt right. There were times where I was conflicted, so there was tiny little spurts. But I can't bring myself to do it if my heart's not in it. And things have never felt this good, so thank you guys for being there at the start of something that's really great for, honestly, my mental health. Ever since the pandemic, I've been kind of going through it. The pandemic created a chain reaction of really terrible things in my career, and things were going really well for me right before the pandemic, career-wise. So everything's still fine, but clinging to it and fighting for it and not stopping working throughout all of it had repercussions that lasted until very recent. Basically when I started thinking about what I wanted to do, which is now this. And then after I completed deciding it, I started making stuff. I'm here now. It just sucks because I have to see my friends kind of like, I mean, it sucks only for me to see. I mean, they're not trying to, their priority isn't that teaching job or whatever. They have a different fight. But I love the Sonic community too. And so whenever I like see that I missed conventions and stuff, I'm like, There's a lot of you I want to meet. A lot of stuff I want to do. Stuff I know that in the same way that I make these videos, right? I feel like it not only would be fun, but I feel like I would be helping people. Like, for example, I saw some of the stuff they did at Sonic Expo, and the ideas for the events are so great. But it's so hard for me to not be like, oh, I gotta be there, because I already do stage performance. So I'm seeing Sonic fans trying to, like, host a staged event, and they're doing a great job. But obviously, I'm like, that, like, you guys did so well, like, that's like, I know like how stressful that can be and how hard that can be, but there's also a part of my brain that's like, can I have a turn for like even just like 15 minutes? Like, just because I have fun doing it. I would love to kind of get the crowd excited, and it's just fun. I talked about it earlier, right? The little emoji reactions. I like that, but nothing beats actually being on stage. But also, I like both extremities. I like stage, the crowd of people, right? There's just the regular social etiquette that prevents it from being as rude as like a VR chat audience would be. But then the one-on-one interactions where I actually can like meet you face to face, those are what I love. A group of like 5 people I've never really met. I'm like, but only because there's always someone that's going to be ignored. So like there's going to be there's a bias. Somebody's going to bring up a topic that is objectively more interesting in a roll of the dice way. But because I'm just meeting people, I'll be paying attention to the objectively more interesting conversation. I'll be like, awesome. But remember, I got teacher brain, so I can see when like someone's disengaging from the corner of my eye. So when I see somebody being like, oh, like I wanted to like, I'm here to like say hi, and they just kind of go, oh, I guess I can't participate. I like get distracted, so I can't even like pay attention. I feel like I can't do it. So if you ever just see me sitting at a table and not walking around, that's why. Because when you walk around, that's what happens. People see you and I don't blame them at all. People see you and they go, I don't know if I'm going to see you again. I have limited time at this event, whatever it is. So I'm going to like go up to you now. Hey, is that you? And then they like walk up to you and want to say something. I honestly, like, that makes sense. But I'm explaining, if you see me like seemingly glued to a table, that's why. Because I'm like, this is where I told everyone I'm going to be. This is where I am. Everyone will get a turn. It'll be very clear, like whose turn it is. That's the best I think I can do, and only because I feel like it goes better for the people who I'm meeting, but also me. I mean, it means that like I have to make sure the bladder is empty, or when I go to the bathroom, it's like I'm like running. I'm like snipe. I have to snipe that. I have to be like, it's quiet. No. All right. I always get like a boost of energy at the end because you guys are like, oh, bye, thank you so much. Like, and then I go, oh, thanks, guys. And then like get like peppy, and then I don't want to leave. Okay, because I was definitely tired like a couple minutes ago. Okay. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Have a great night. Enjoy the movie if you're seeing it tomorrow. If not, I will see you tomorrow. Non-spoiler discussion, 5 minutes.